Bombshell skaters is in the penalty box in this jam.
Looks like Lenore Gore is ready to pick up her fourth minor. She's poodling and headed to the riot act penalty box.
Poodling a good strategic call when you are a key skater and you want to pick up your penalty early, spend your time in the riot act penalty box, then get back out to help your skaters and help your team play some defense.
Oh, we finally see some of the signature move from Yankee Scandal out there, making her way back fast and furious. From a couple of the Scare Force 1 blockers. She's evading her own team members falling in front of her. And it looks like Sharp Shredder is able to pick up some points there in the midst of all of that action. 4 points for Scare Force 1.
Looks like the referees are trying to maintain control of this bout. Lots of big hits, potential calls. So I think there's
we see a timeout from the Cherry Blossom Bombshells. They want to talk to the referees about what just happened during that jam.
Well, we have a few minutes. Let's go ahead and review the winners of the silent auction here.
Ooh, yeah. I see that the lemon meringue pie, the dangerously delicious lemon meringue pie, is going to Joe. Joe, whose phone number ends in 5309. Please head over to the merchandise booth to pick up your dangerously delicious pie.
Meanwhile, the dangerously delicious chocolate cream pie goes to Melanie. Melanie, you know who you are. You've been going after that pie all afternoon long. Stop by and pick up your chocolate cream pie.
That's right, and it looks like our sticky rice gift card is going to Mike Murphy. Again, Mike Murphy, Melanie, and Joe, please head over to our merch table to pick up your prizes.
Because we love you guys so much, we have 2 spa gift certificates. 2 winners of the spa gift certificates. Jennifer, whose phone number ends in 2838, you're the winner. And Joe, whose phone number ends in 0663, you are a winner.
Okay, our all-star basket is going to Mar. Looks like Mar something. Your phone number ends in 9593. Head over and pick up your all-star basket. And finally, our sourpuss baskets go to Tamaradactyl and Megan Taylor. Megan Taylor, Tamaradactyl. Please head over, pick up your sourpuss baskets over at the merchandise table. Congratulations to all of you who won our silent auction. Joe with your lemon meringue pie, Melanie with the chocolate cream pie, Mike Murphy, sticky rice certificate, Jennifer and Joe with your spa gift certificates, Mar with your all-star basket, and Tamaradactyl and Megan Taylor with your sourpuss items.
Meanwhile, back on the track, we had 4 points scored for the Scare Force 1 team, 2 points scored for Cherry Blossom Bombshells. Got skaters lined up, no pack set up by the Cherry Blossom Bombshells. Let's get into this action.
All right. We got Witchcrafty out there for Scare Force 1, squaring off against Guru, who has managed to pick up the jammer status for the Cherry Blossom Bombshells. Cherry Blossom Bombshells stands totally undeterred, making lots of noise out here. They got some dedicated fans.
They got some pink and black fans out there, pink, black, and gold fans, making some noise for their team. Meanwhile, Witchcrafty trying to make some noise for her team. She is not lead jammer, but she can still score some points if she'd like.
Looks like one of the members of the Bombshells has been sent to the riot act penalty box.
Extracurricular taking place on the tracks over there. Skaters pretty heated, action getting pretty heated over there on the track. Referees are keeping a close eye on the action as there's a no pack set up. Yankee Scandal squaring off against Mary and Barracuda.
That's right.
Opposites to be fast skater action. I think that's what you were going to say.
Oh, absolutely. 2 very fast skaters. the riot act penalty box for cutting the track by Justice Sanity.
Once again, a big opportunity for the Cherry Blossom Bombshells if they want to take advantage of it. Put some points on the board. Chinese Checker trying to match.
And did you see that? It looks like that helmet panic was still standing off front. Yankee Scandal to Frankendoll. Frankendoll skating for her life out there. She's got a power dance situation. She wants to pick up some serious points.
Certainly does, given the Spear Force one season in the world of medicine. Cherry Blossom Bombshell fans in the crowd making some noise as Frankendoll picks up another 5 points.
That's right. Boy, this crowd is getting really excited here. Some serious strategy. Remember, the Spear Force 1 used this during the very first jam. That if you are the jammer, you can hand off your helmet panty to the pivot. The pivot is the only other member of your team who can become jammer, but it can put you in a really good strategic position to pick up some points.
That's right, Cherry Blossom Bombshell still skating on the power jam. As Frankendoll skates through the pack one more time, she is up in front of the pack. No pack right now being drawn as she put 5 more points on the board for her team.
Marion Barracuda breaks through the pack. Looks like Bombshells were able to pick up 10 points. Marion Barracuda, boy, in that very short period of time, picking up 4 for her team. 12 points for Cherry Blossom Bombshells. That was a big jam. And the crowd was really liking that. I kind of liked it myself. But what can I say? I'm a Derby fan in case you can't tell. Not you Derby fan there, Magic?
You know, I love me some Derby, PhD. I'm definitely a big Derby fan.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we've got a timeout, an official's timeout on the track. I think we need to discuss a few things with Slims.
You know, some people are Derby fans. They're fans because of the wheels. Others are fans because of the helmets. Me personally, I'm a fan because of the socks. I love some sexy socks.
Sexy socks are definitely the way to a man or woman's heart.
Oh, those Derby socks.
Gotta love some Derby socks. Meanwhile, Hook and Slash are keeping the crowd excited. Her and Boom Chickadoom keeping their fans engaged.
I think it's the warm theme. That's why I like the socks. Warm theme.
Warmth and security, nothing like that. This jam brought to you by L&T Health and Fitness. L&T Health and Fitness is a woman-owned local business specializing in corporate wellness and fitness management. Check them out at www.ltwell.com.
Okay, and you know what? I also want to make sure that our fans don't forget is there is going to be a killer after party tonight at Kelly's Irish Times. Kelly's Irish Times is at 14 F Street Northwest in Washington, D.C., very close to Union Station Metro. And they're going to be ready for us after 7:30 p.m. downstairs as usual. There's going to be $3.50 PBR tall boys and $1 off all rail drinks.
That's right, PhD. I think the crowd's slimmed down just a little bit, but I think some people could have snuck out trying to get prepared for some of this after-party action.
Okay, it looks to me like Boom Chickadoon was able to pick up the lead jammer status there, and she saw that the other jammer had gotten through the pack. She got hung up, and she said, "Hey, man, I'm just gonna shut this down. I'm not gonna take any chances."
Most definitely, Boom Chickadoom off to a very quick start, almost breaking in front of the entire pack, and had lead jammer status pretty early on.
That's right, she got sucked right back in, though. So now we've got Lenore Gore facing off against Yoo-Hoo. And it looks like one of the bombshells being sent to the riot act penalty box for a back block. Lenore Gore is your lead jammer for Scare Force 1.
That's right, PhD. Lenore Gore showed off her trademark athletic moves. She jumped over a couple of skaters, got in front of them, and got your lead jammer status as she slides through the blockers, picks up 5 more points before calling off the jam. Excuse me, 4 more points before calling off the jam.
Ooh, quick score check up there. Looks like Scare Force 1 has got 179 points. Cherry Blossom Bombshells with 54. We've got about half of this half, a little less than 15 minutes left on the clock. Now's going to be the time when the Bombshells really are going to have to do what they can to close the gap. Maybe if they get a couple of solid power jams in here, you know, to maybe all the difference in the world.
Most definitely, PhD. It's what we were talking about earlier. You can set some intermediate goals. Maybe they want to put 75 points up on the board. Next thing you know it, they're there and they're setting more goals and maybe catching up. It's still entirely possible with this much time on the clock.
That's right, that's right.
Double penalties for Lucky Penny and Helena Handbag. They're both having a seat in the Riot Act penalty box.
Looks like Crafty was able to pick up 4 points. She calls off the jam.
Mayhem urging her team to get organized, trying to get the skaters organized out there on the track. Go ahead, PhD.
Oh, it looks to me like we've got Sharp Shredder out there up against Boom Chickadoom and some serious disco action here on the sidelines.
That's my kind of action, Dee. That's my kind of action.
Sharp Shredder is your lead jammer. Heading across the track. Sharp Shredder satisfied with her 4 points for that jam. Seems to me that Scare Force One's taking the strategy, just picking up some points, shutting it down, picking up their points, shutting it down, just a little bit at a time, and you can see that they've been able to just continue to edge ahead with that strategy.
Definitely hit it, quit it, get some points on the board, call off the jam before your opponents can do the same thing. Before you know it, you're inching ahead and inching past them. Once again, Lenora Gore showing a burst of speed, moving through the skater. She is your lead jammer.
That's right, but Yoo-Hoo is right on her tail. Unfortunately, Yoo-Hoo sent to the Riot Act penalty box. That means that Lenora Gore has a power jam now.
Which sends Maine also sent to the Riot Act penalty box. She'll be taking the same.
Okay, you know why Lenora Gore was just sent to the Riot Act penalty box? Because she jumped. She hit another skater while neither of her skates were on the ground. That is a major penalty. Cannot jump and hit another skater. Not legal.
You're basically making yourself a missile, turning yourself into a missile at that point. You can't have that. You gotta be concerned about people's safety. Major penalty. She's in the Riot Act penalty box. Meanwhile, Yoo-Hoo taking advantage of this opportunity. She might be able to put some points on the board of this power jam.
That was 5 points. 5 points. A grand slam for the Cherry Blossom Bombshells. But Lenora Gore is back on the track. She slides through on the inside. But the Bombshell jammer is hot on her tail. They both just picked up 4 points, moving through the pack there.
Correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think we have a lead jammer, so this one is going all the full 2 minutes. There's a chance for both teams to put lots of points on the board.
That's right, Magic. Woo, 2 of the blockers for Scare Force One taking a spill. And it looks like there was a back blocking call.
Part of misconduct, I believe that's right, back blocking call.
Video Slay sent to the Riot Act penalty box. 4 points again for both these jammers. You can see that when there is no lead jammer, the playing field is leveled a bit. Cherry Blossom Bombshells putting 13 on the board during that jam. 2 Scare Force One's 8. That's a solid jam for the Bombshells.
Definitely, that's one of the things you're seeing this time around, PhD, this second period. They're definitely stringing together some solid jams, putting some points on the board. They just need to work harder to keep the Scare Force One team off the board because they want to catch up a little bit.
All right, we've got Dudley Lamar and Yankee Scandal out there jamming, and now we've got a referee timeout. And one thing I noticed out there is you see the skaters talking to one another, from opposite teams, and that just goes to show the sportsmanship out there. They all have an excellent rapport with one another. jammer for this jam. Soledad, team captain for Scare Force 1, sent to the Riot Act penalty box.
A little miscommunication there for the Cherry Blossom Bombshells. Yankee Scandal and Guantanamo Babe almost running into each other, but Yankee Scandal is also now free.
All right, that's 4 points for Dudley Lamar. She's happy with that. She shuts it down. Scare Force 1 on the cusp of a double century here with 199 points. Cherry Blossom Bombshells 67.
I get the feeling that Scare Force 1 will achieve that double century sometime soon, PhD.
That's right. It's going to happen. But I do
Blossom Bombshells, I'm sure, have some goals of their own that they'd like to achieve. They're coming up on the 75-point mark as well. Strong jams, they can put themselves right back in contention there.
So one thing I want to mention is that while this is the final bout of our home season, there's still a chance to see our All-Stars and Capital Offenders play this summer. So if you want to join us at the Dulles Sportsplex on July 14th, you can see the All-Stars take on the River City Rollergirls from Richmond, Virginia in the second bout of a doubleheader. So come on down to the Dulles Sportsplex or check out our website and sign up for the DC Rollergirls newsletter to keep up with the latest. And hopefully we'll see you on July 14th. July 14th for some more summer roller derby action. Boy, it looks like our lead jammer has just picked up 5 points for a grand slam. Frankenthal puts the points on the board for the Cherry Blossom Bombshells.
Well, there's once again a helmet painting on the track there. Actually, in the warning track, so the referees will have to keep an eye on that out for themselves. Soledad is your pivot, but her helmet painting's not on. PhD, speaking of summertime and roller derby, if you didn't get enough of roller derby action today and you still want to see some of our skaters, come out and join us at the Washington Nationals game for a ladies' night. DCRG will be joining the Washington Nationals for ladies' night Thursday, May 17th from 5 to 7 p.m. Come out and see some of your favorite roller derby skaters while they're being a little bit more casual, taking in the nation's pastime. Some baseball action with the Nationals.
All right. Back to the action on the track. It looks like Yoo-Hoo is your lead jammer, but Feral Streak has got her eye, her sights set on Yoo-Hoo.
She is most definitely hanging tough before calling off the jam to keep Feral Streak from putting points on the board.
I think this song is probably being dedicated to the Cherry Blossom Bombshells, who are hanging tough out there.
I think you're right. They're definitely hanging tough. Given that they're all still putting points on the board this late in the jam.
Yeah, none of these skaters are exactly new kids on the block, but hanging tough out there. Looks like we've got Hook and Slasher out there for Cherry Blossom Bombshells, and Lenore Gore doing her best to make her way around the outside of the pack. See, what's that? Just went down on the outside of the track into the penalty box along with one of our referees. Yeah, it was Nemi, Nubian Nemesis. Lenore Gore, your lead jammer. There's a no-pack situation there, but not for long. Lenore Gore unable to break that wall of bombshells.
Nemesis trying to make sure that that doesn't happen.
Right, boom chicken doom, cutting back and forth against across the track. This power jam situation is got to be trying for the Bombshells, but their defense is strong right now. All right, Lenore Gore able to pick up 5 points. A grand slam.
PhD, you're right. Cherry Blossom Bombshell defense definitely hanging tough, holding up Lenore Gore more so than usual. I think they're starting to get a little bit of a groove there, delivering some big hits to Lenore.
Hook and Slasher anxiously eyeing the track. She can't wait to get back out there.
box.
We got Yankee Scandal stuck behind a wall of bombshells. Witchcrafty is able to hop right on past. She's your lead jammer for Scare Force 1.
Yankee Scandal definitely skating hard all night long. Very fast skater, able to make up some ground if she's able to get some help from her defense.
Boy, Whips and Pains heading out, out of the track. She was able to take Yankee Scandal down with her. She's going to go to the right penalty box for that one.
That definitely slowed down Yankee Scandal. She was making up some ground there, but Witchcrafty was able to pull away.
Come on, Yankee Scandal!
Witchcrafty pushed the outside of the track there in turn 1. Seems like it's particularly slippery over there.
Yeah, I've heard it's a slick and a very fast track today.
Yankee Scandal finally breaking free of the pack, picking up 4 points, bringing her total up to 8 points in this champ. Got a little less than 2 minutes left on the period clock here, but remember folks, it's not over until the last jam.
Most definitely PhD, a strong jam by the Cherry Blossom Bombshells, can put 100 points on the board for their team. Something that I'm sure would help them get a little bit of pride going in towards the end of the season here for them.
Come on, Yankee Scandal!
That's the jam. Scare Force 1 with 222 points. Cherry Blossom Bombshells able to pick up an impressive 12 points, bringing their total to 84. We see some hugging out there on the track. There's 1, maybe 2 jams left here, fans. What do you have to say about the action that you've been witnessing tonight? Yeah, these skaters have been skating their hearts out. Boy, let's show them some appreciation for all their work this season. Let's make some noise for all the referees, the non-skating officials, the volunteers that help keep this league running. And most of all, I'd like to give a big thank you to all you fans for coming out here. Thank you, fans.
It's great to be a big shout out to the fans of the Cherry Blossom Bombshells. Grab lead jammer status.
Oh, they want to go out with a bang. Who is your lead jammer?
That's right, finishing strong. That might be one of the most important lessons for them this bout. Finishing strong, trying to put some points on the board.
Yoo-hoo getting a bit of a whip from her teammate there. Still running up against Annalisa Slice, Chinese checker. That no-pack situation means that Yoo-hoo was able to pick up 5 points and she is your lead jammer.
Got about 45 seconds left and still have an opportunity to get to that century mark. I think that might be one of the goals for the Cherry Blossom Bombshells. Is Yoo-hoo making some slick moves. Yoo-hoo now looking for some help from her blockers.
Wow.
5 more points and the century mark for the Cherry Blossom Bombshell. Fans, let me hear you make some noise.
That's right, breaking into the triple digits. That was a grand slam for Yoo-hoo on this final jam of the season. Brutal noodle. Final jammer for Scare Force 1. Unofficial final down to Undefeated time. Wish this team congratulations.
Undefeated, baby.
Fantastic.
2 seasons untouched. 2 seasons untouched. 2 seasons.
A 2 seasons untouched. Record for Scare Force 1. Just a heck of a season for them.
Undefeated. 2 seasons, baby.
Have raised the bar for DC Rollergirls roller derby.
And of course, their opponents skated hard, showed a lot of grit, showed a lot of heart, scoring 100 points. Show some love for the Cherry Blossom Bombshells.
That's right, this team, the only team that they really had to contend with, it seems, this season was Scare Force 1. And boy, I have to say, they made an impressive showing, picking up over 100 points, breaking to triple digits, facing off against one of the most talented teams that we've seen here in the history of DC Rollergirls.
Guys, ready to skate around again? Let's give them high five. Haley, come here. You want to give a high
Both
five?
teams show some love to one another, show some respect, and let's get ready for the Cherry